At the coffee shop, a woman approached my table. Your wife asked me not to say anything, but you should know the truth. I was reviewing quarterly reports on my laptop in downtown Seattle when she sat across from me. Her name tag read Christina, manager. She stirred her cappuccino nervously before continuing. I'm friends with Sarah's yoga instructor, and I recognized you from her Instagram. Last Tuesday, I saw Sarah at the Pearl Hotel bar with a man in a gray suit. They weren't just talking business. I closed my laptop. Sarah had told me she was visiting her mother in Tacoma last Tuesday. Christina apologized for interfering, then left. I sat there, my coffee growing cold. That evening, I checked her credit card statements. No hotel charges, but there was a $340 transaction at Bellini's, an Italian restaurant near the Pearl Hotel. The date matched. Sarah had claimed she ate dinner at her mother's house. When Sarah came home from her marketing firm, she kissed my cheek and asked about my day at the architecture office. I mentioned nothing. Instead, I asked how her mother was doing. Oh, you know Mom, she said, always complaining about her back. I checked her phone while she showered. A calendar entry for next Thursday. Lunch meeting, LB. No details. No address. Thursday morning, I told my business partner Marcus that I'd be working remotely. Instead, I parked outside Sarah's office building in Belltown. At noon, she emerged wearing the black dress I'd bought her for our anniversary. She drove to a luxury apartment complex in Capitol Hill, the Morrison. A man met her in the lobby. Tall, athletic, salt and pepper hair. They embraced before entering the elevator together. I waited in my car for 2 hours. When Sarah finally emerged, alone, she was crying. Marcus suggested I was overreacting when I called him. Maybe it's a difficult client, he said, but clients don't make you cry, and they don't meet you at residential buildings. I hired a private investigator named Devin. Within 3 days, he had a name, Lucas Bradford, senior partner at Clayton & Associates law firm. Age 52, divorced, lived in the Morrison, Unit 807. Devin's photos showed Sarah entering Lucas's apartment 4 times over 2 weeks. Once staying until 11 p.m. The images made my stomach turn. I confronted her on a rainy Saturday night. Who's Lucas Bradford? Sarah's face went white. She set down her wine glass. How do you know that name? I know everything. The Pearl Hotel, the Morrison, the lies about your mother. She started crying again, but I felt nothing. It's not what you think, she whispered. Then what is it? Sarah walked to her purse and pulled out a folder. Inside were legal documents from Clayton & Associates, custody agreements, court filings, a birth certificate from 2008, 17 years ago. Mother's name, Sarah Mitchell, her maiden name. Father, Lucas Bradford. Child's name, Emma Bradford. I stared at the papers, confused. What is this? I had a daughter before we met, Sarah said, her voice shaking. I was 22. Lucas was my law professor. I gave her up for adoption because I was broke and terrified. Last year, Emma found me through an ancestry DNA test. She wanted to meet me. Lucas, her father, has been helping me navigate this. I looked at the photos in the folder. A teenage girl with Sarah's eyes and smile stood between Sarah and Lucas. The resemblance was unmistakable. Why didn't you tell me? Because I was ashamed. Because I didn't know how you'd react. Because every time I tried, I chickened out. The hotel, Bellini's, Emma wanted to meet me for the first time somewhere neutral. Lucas came for support. The apartment visits. We've been planning how to tell you, how to introduce Emma into our lives. If you even wanted that. I sat down, processing. You lied to me for a year. I know, I am sorry. I looked at Emma's photo again. Does she want to meet me? Sarah nodded, tears streaming. She's scared you'll hate her. Hate us. I stood up, grabbed my keys, and walked toward the door. Where are you going? Sarah asked, panicked. I don't know. I need to think. The door closed behind me. Rain pounded the sidewalk as I sat in my car. Sarah's betrayal, or was it protection, weighing on me? The girl in the photo smiled back from the folder on my passenger seat. My wife's daughter. A whole life I knew nothing about. I started the engine, unsure if I'd come back tonight.